Well, one Tucson author who wrote a children's book on Arizona's first Latino governor, Raul Castro, received a blurb from her book from President Jimmy Carter. As President Carter is laid to rest today, the author is reflecting on his legacy and sharing how she became friends with the president after he left office. News 4 Tucson's political specialist Eric Fink joining us live in Midtown right now with this very unique story. Eric.
Hi there, Angelique. Author Roni Capin Rivera-Ashford says that Governor Raul Castro and former President Jimmy Carter became very close friends when Carter asked Castro to serve as the ambassador to Argentina in the Carter administration. And then when she finished up her book on Raul Castro, she reached out to President Carter. And now Rivera-Ashford has a cherished memento.
He said, well, Jimmy Carter and I are very good friends. We remained friends after I was ambassador.
More than a decade ago, shortly after Tucson author Roni Capin Rivera-Ashford finished Raulito, a young adult book on the life of Arizona's first Latino governor, Raul Castro, she told Castro she needed endorsements for the book. Castro suggested Rivera-Ashford try to get in touch with President Jimmy Carter, who at the time was nearly 90. So this author reached out to the Carter Center.
About 2 months later, I had a wonderful surprise in my mailbox at my personal home, and it was so exciting to see that it said President Jimmy Carter on the outside of the envelope. And he wrote me a simple endorsement, personalized it to me, and told me that I could quote it any way I wanted.
In 1977, President Carter appointed Governor Castro ambassador to Argentina. When he got the call from the president, Castro had only served 2 years of his 4-year term in the governor's office.
He did not want to let his people down, his constituents in Arizona, and yet he had such a high reverence for being an American and for his president, and he said, I could not say no to my president.
Rivera-Ashford believes Carter and Castro are linked together and should be remembered as two public servants who served humanity.
Bringing us together as one, as human beings who are here to help each other and to be inclusive and have acceptance and leave this world a better place than the way we found it.
And Arizona Governor Raul Castro died in 2015 at the age of 98. Now, coming up on Saturday morning, this local chapter here in Tucson of Habitat for Humanity will honor the life and legacy of President Jimmy Carter with a wall signing coming up on the south side. It'll be at the 5400 block of Nogales Highway. All are welcome. That wall signing begins at 7:30 Saturday morning. Live in Midtown, I'm Eric Fink, News 4, Tucson.
Eric, thank you. And for continuing coverage on President Jimmy Carter's funeral.